everyone, it's Tiny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to cover 3 changes that you might not have realised that have come down with the recent update. Now, these changes are not going to be things from like the patch notes and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be covering like the changes to the controllers, the gliding, the skip button and stuff like that. I'm not going to be covering stuff that's already the information's out there. This is kind of stuff that you could easily overlook that Gameloft haven't mentioned in their posts. So we've got 3 things to cover today. So why don't we get into it? Now, the first one relates to an item that we got in the last update. And that is this bonfire here. They have fixed the animation on it. So now the fire is localized within the middle of it. I think that's really good because it was a bit annoying, like sort of interacting and using the camera and stuff like that on it, and then like having the flame kind of cut through your character, almost looked like you were on fire and stuff like that. So this is a good improvement. I'm so glad that they have fixed this bug. So for those of you who like to use this item in dream snaps and things like that, or even just as general decor, it looks so much better now. So I'm really pleased with that change. Our next change is actually a couple of new items in game, which is these 2 trees here. They are palm trees. If you go into the trees menu of furniture, we have trees with worm 2, which is this slightly curved one with a bug on it, and then we have trees with worm 1, which is this more straighter looking one with a sort of browny beige coloured bug on it. So we do have 2 new trees. I guess they're kind of alright. I mean, it's hard to say because like they're basically the beach palm trees, but just with bugs on them. I'm not sure this is an item I'm going to be using a lot of, but it's a new decor item. I'm always happy for more decor and things like that. Now we get on to my final change, which is a really big one, and it has a massive impact if you are a player who resets their Scrooge store in the morning. If you're a player who likes to share their store with multiple people, you may have noticed you have had some issues. And the reason for that is because they have changed the autosave time. So now, instead of it being a 4 or 5 minute time for the autosave to kick in, it is now only 1 minute, which personally I think is a bit of a shame, because I used to like doing the Scrooge resets in the morning to obviously find new items and stuff like that, and this makes it so much harder, which I think is a shame. So if you've noticed your resets not working, it's probably down to this autosave, which is now set at 1 minute compared to the previous time. So don't worry if you feel like you're doing something wrong. It's not you, it's this timer that's changed. We'll see it tick over now and say saved in a second, and there we go, last save now. So you'll have seen there that only lasted for 1 minute. It's probably also as a way of them trying to stop people from duplicating items, because I imagine this timer has a bit of an impact as well. You know, you've got less than a minute to get everything dropped. Like I said, it could be for them trying to stop people from resetting their Scrooge store, or sharing their stores to multiple people. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's why they've implemented this change, or it could just be a stability factor. If people are like having crashes and stuff like that, maybe they've gone, well, if it auto saves every minute, you're losing less data perhaps. I'm not entirely sure, I couldn't tell you, but this is a change that they've implemented and it does have a bit of an impact. So there you go, that's 3 things that I have noticed. Thanks, Sully, really appreciate that. Could you maybe go? Okay, no, he doesn't want to leave. Okay, we'll walk away. We'll walk away. We'll walk away. We'll walk away. He's so loud. But yeah, that's 3 changes that I have noticed. If you've noticed any other changes that haven't been mentioned in patch notes or blog posts or trailers or things like that, then let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we can share some information with each other. We can all share the different things that we've noticed with this update. I'd be very intrigued to see if there are more changes. I find that more and more as time goes on, their blog posts tend to cover a lot of information. Like I think last update, I think there was maybe like one thing I noticed that had changed that wasn't mentioned in like a blog post, and that was it. So they're getting trickier to find these extra little features and stuff like that and changes. They're pretty on the ball when it comes to informing us. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe it's taught you something new. Maybe it's helped you realise something. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.